What's up, y'all? Here with some Dragon Ball FighterZ, and it's kind of a bittersweet moment, and you'll see why in this video. Still excited about the game, but all the stuff that's going on around it is really some nonsense. So we're gonna get into both. First of all, though, the Deluxe Edition finally has a trailer. Not really much for me to react to, so it's all 8 DLC characters that we already have known about in a repackaged version of the game. Pretty much the season pass for free. You can buy it at a regular price with all 8 DLC characters included, and that's coming in January. Now for the nonsense. And first, I've got an article from Newsweek. Newsweek and Forbes have been covering this problem, and they mentioned that Bandai Namco owns the rights to merchandising and gaming. Toei actually runs the animation side, and Shueisha oversees the manga side. That's important to note moving forward. We initially thought that Toei was behind the fiasco of these tournaments not being able to use Dragon Ball FighterZ, so I guess I should say that first. For those of you that do not know, Dragon Ball FighterZ, the game, is getting pulled from competitive tournaments left and right, and it's causing a kind of a blunder of like everybody's saying, what the fuck, like what's the problem, what is the issue? Initially we thought it was Toei, and now it seems to be more of a Shueisha thing, but both of those companies are the licensed rights holders. Okay, you just read that just as well as I did. Problem is, what they don't seem to see is how much of an effect the competitive community, the fighting game community in these tournaments can do, not only for this game, but for their brand. Like, any publicity is good publicity. I don't understand what the problem is as far as that respect, but it seems to be about money. Seems to be about money. I've read somewhere else as far as, I'll try to find that quote and put this in the video as well as I'm talking, but it seems to be that the way this goes, Bandai Namco purchases the rights to these characters from Toei Shueisha. They purchase the rights to the characters to use in a video game. Then they go ahead and find themselves a developer, Arc System Works in this case, to make the game, right? So Bandai Namco already paid their money to Toei Shueisha. Whether it's both companies or not, they've paid their money to use these characters. Now they can go make their game. Arc System Works, I'm assuming, gets a part of that cash either from Bandai Namco or whatever. Point is, Toei Shueisha sees no more money from these tournaments. That's, I think, where the problem lies, and I've read that they actually are looking for either 20 grand or 25 grand, however it is. There's actually numbers out there as far as money that they want to be able to run Dragon Ball FighterZ at a sponsored tournament, like tournaments that are actually majors. Not the locals. Locals I think will be fine, like your local tournaments, regional things, the smaller type tournaments, the grassroots tournaments should be fine. But these bigger tournaments like EVO, Anime Ascension, which was another one lately, DreamHack Atlanta, they did it to that too as far as pulling Dragon Ball FighterZ from it. This is a problem. The more this happens, the competitive fighting game community, why would you invest all that time and work that it takes to become a good player and compete for money if for one, they're not going to have all that many opportunities to make money off of it, and then two, the money that they've been putting up for some of these tournaments isn't that much either. So this could get bad. That's my point, is that this could get bad. As for me making content, I love Dragon Ball Z, I love fighting games, so Dragon Ball FighterZ is the perfect marriage for me. I don't think I'll be dropping the game, but you will see a drop off in this game if they don't turn this around and realize that they are making a huge mistake by not becoming one with the FGC. Being one with the FGC, all these competitive tournaments they've had, the Sum of the Power, being at EVO, breaking records for viewership, and then winning Fighting Game of the Year and so many other platforms, so many other publications. Like a handful of people saying this is not only Fighting Game of the Year, some are saying the actual esports game of the year. ESPN gave it esports game of the year, and then you're not going to actually support it to be competitive? Like, it makes no sense. But yeah, I've been rambling long enough. I can keep talking about this for probably an hour, and nobody wants to listen to me talk for an hour unless I do like a podcast. I don't know. But anyways, Deluxe Edition again is coming out in January. We all are looking towards these World Tour finals now to see if we're actually going to get any sort of news for Season 2 or any sort of update as far as what the hell's going on with these tournaments. But I hope they turn it around, because it'll mean so much for this game, especially with Season 2 and the second World Tour. Anything, they're going to want all the momentum they can get. They do not want to stop the momentum that Dragon Ball FighterZ has been seeing lately. But anyways, that's it for the video, folks. I do hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Let's talk about it in the comment section. That's where I can talk about it some more instead of making this video any longer than it has to be. But again, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's always much more content on the way, and I'll see y'all later.